Hello, Club at Horseshoe Bay members. It's Stacy, doing our best to stay in touch. With me today is our executive chef, Bill Osloond. Bill, you're with us how long now?
About 5 months, just under 5 months. So
great. I know many of you have had the opportunity to meet Bill, but I know also quite a few of you have not. And that's because he is a really busy guy. And I think we were just reviewing how many food and beverage outlets that Bill is responsible for. And let's see, I've had members even challenge me because they've seen in our promotions, 12, 13 dining venues, and they're like, what are they? So I'm going to try to run through them for you quickly. All your dining options here at the club. So we'll start with 360 Sports Bar. We'll go to the Whitewater 360 Cafe, Jay's Restaurant, the Casa del Sol at the resort pool.
Yeah.
And then I skipped over here. We've got the market, of course. We've got some breakfast and coffee there. Our waterfront restaurant, the Yacht Club Bar, Heron's Landing. Then, of course, we have Slick and Summit. We have in-room dining and banquets and member events.
Absolutely. I think you got it all. There's quite a few. It's hard to get into the small ones here and there, but you did a great job.
Thank you. It's a lot of responsibility for you.
It is.
But we'll talk a little bit more about some of the venues and the menus and things like that. But Chef Bill, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
Okay. So I'm originally from South Dakota. Grew up there and then moved to Denver to go to culinary school. To kind of tie in my family life a little bit, that's where I met my wife. She was going to Johnson & Wales as well for pastries. So we met there. Did a little bit of work in Denver for about 7 years, and then kind of did a little tour kind of around the Midwest area, Kansas City, Indiana. Most recently was at Big Cedar Lodge, and then took this great opportunity out here. My wife is originally from Oklahoma, so it's really close to her family out here, and we've always wanted to be somewhere warm, so it's just a great opportunity for us.
Right, and Big Cedar also had an abundance of venues as well. So you're used to managing multiple outlets.
So very similar. Didn't have the luxury of having an airport. Had golf. Definitely not as beautiful as this property, but very, very similar. A number of outlets, some large ones, some small ones, banquet business. So there's a lot of similarities and some differences as well, but it's definitely a great property. This is definitely a much nicer property, but we're happy to be here.
We're happy you're here. So I'm thinking 5 months, and it's hard enough just to relocate a family, and now in the middle of everything that's going on, and tell us about your family and how they're doing and how are they spending their time?
They're doing well. So my son plays baseball. He made a team out here. It's been very exciting. My daughter loves to play piano, so that's been good for her. My wife has been going through the grueling process of getting her real estate license in Texas, so she's excited to get started there. But everyone's fitting in well. With school, I think everybody is anxious to get back. It's interesting to see the kids want to get back to school now, which is something new. They hate school, and now they want to get back to school. So it's been great for us so far. We love the area. The kids love to golf. We love boating, so it works out great for us.
That is very happy to hear. Great news. So also, now that you're getting to know the members, and I'm thinking, what is important when you're designing menus and keeping the member in mind? What does that look like?
So I think we listen to what the members' feedback is, also listen to what's worked in the past. There's a number of menu items we talk about with the Slick Rock Burger and the fried lobster that we know we're never going to make any changes to, but they're great dishes. They don't need any changes, so no issues there. But we just listen to what's worked well in the past, and then when we do new events, what they like, what changes. And then every menu, we kind of look at that, receive the feedback, talk to the members, and understand what we are looking to accomplish. We have so many different areas. The big thing for us is to try to create different environments, different dining experiences, so it's not the same experience in every different venue.
And I love that, and that can be a challenge. One of the things that I love about Chef Bill is he'll say when we send out our communication, go ahead and put on my contact information. So we did do that on this email today, so go easy on him, but he is open to hearing your ideas and your suggestions also. Last week, we sent out an email that I thought was great. You've got a lot of things happening behind the scenes as far as safety.
Absolutely.
Can you chat about that a little bit?
Yeah, so a lot of the safety items that we look for from a food service standpoint, we follow on a day-to-day basis, but some of the items that we added to our training where all the chefs and managers have a new COVID-19 takeout and delivery training. So these are from ServSafe, it's a National Restaurant Association, and they just kind of put out guidelines to help with the new changes. So when we talk about, wearing hats and wearing masks, making sure that we're wearing gloves, but even before that, washing hands properly, has to do with the temperature of the water, how long that you're washing your hands, drying properly, sanitizing. So there's a lot that goes in the backside of it. And then we're also introducing in the next couple of weeks, we're gonna have some sealed stickers for all of the take out items so that you know that it has not been opened between the kitchen and the delivery to you.
Very smart, very smart. I think I heard that you've got some maybe some new menu items or some things that are coming with our to-go and our delivery program.
Absolutely, we're really excited to get through Easter this weekend. We have some great items going out on Sunday. And then starting next week, we're gonna be looking at doing a couple theme nights. And I don't want to spoil it right now, but just look for those coming from Yacht Club. So we'll announce those either later this week or early next week. But we do have takeaway at Yacht Club and 360. The new pizza dough has been fantastic, so if you haven't tried that, please do. And then also we do a limited delivery in the evening at Yacht Club. So there's time slots you can sign up for. Definitely look forward to that. And last thing we do is we're looking at a small retail section. So looking at butter, egg, some of the common items that you're not able to get as easily at the grocery store anymore. And hopefully we'll expand that menu in the coming weeks as we see demand for it.
So, well, you've been doing wonderful. I know the members. I was on the phone with Christian last night and he said the phone was just ringing off the hook. I think you had quite a wine special that was partly responsible for that. That was amazing. So last question is, you and your team recently hired Chef Gavin Pera as our chef at Caprock, which is going to be really a all members venue, primarily members. Why Gavin, and why do you think he's going to be such a good fit for our members there?
Well, first, hopefully some of the members have met Gavin at the wine dinner that we had, the hall wine dinner. One thing I think when you meet Gavin right away, you're going to understand his passion for food. Gavin comes from Ritz-Carlton and Lowe's restaurants, hotels as a background. He has also worked in some membership as well in Sarasota, Florida. So kind of the key components of being a great culinarian, being a great leader, and then also understanding how to take care of our members were really important as we move forward into Caprock. And we're just excited to have him aboard and for you guys to taste all of this great food.
Some of you might have seen him last week. I think he was making some pizza for us, promoting our 360 pizza also. Well, I have to ask this question. So you've been home a little bit more lately.
Yeah.
And so when you cook, is there any special go-to meals for you and your family or favorites? What do you eat when you're home? What does that look like?
Well, I actually really love when my wife cooks because it takes some of the pressure off for me. So anything she makes, but if it's something that I make, and I love to be outside, so I love to grill. So I get the grill fired up any chance I can. I really do anything on there. So I love roasted Brussels sprouts, roasted cauliflower, love grilling steaks, a great choice steak, a great prime steak. Eat somewhat healthy, but I don't go all the way. So mashed potatoes are one of my favorites. So just something that's more comfort food, but I love to be outside. So grilling and then being able to sit out on the patio, take advantage of this Texas weather is great.
I love that. Chef, I have found you to be just a pleasure to work with.
Thank you very much. You as well.
Thank you. And members, I really look forward. You've got a chance to meet Chef Bill, but I look forward to getting to meet him in person and very soon. We have coming up this next week, we have live yoga with Bobby. We also are hoping to launch our mobile app as well. And we are actually dabbling a little bit with trivia. So we are trying to get that launched for you as well. So stay tuned on that. And I think that covers it. Anything I missed, Chef, that you want to chat about?
I don't think so. Just thank you again. Happy to be here, and I look forward to speaking with all of you. And I wanted to thank you all. When I first started, a lot of emails came through welcoming me, and it's a great family environment, and I appreciate everybody that's reached out so far.
Perfect. I told you last week that I missed you. It is now a week later, and I miss you more. So please take care of yourselves, and thank you.